I have no idea what to do for an intro. For like, welcome. We play the games.
We're two friends.
And we
playing games.
Play 2 games.
We play 2 of them.
But one at a time.
Yeah. Unless there's 2-player.
Or we played the game of the game and the game of friendship. 2 games. 2 friends.
2 friendships. One purpose.
Like the Trinity. But there's 2.
You did make it spiritual. Oh, wow.
What should we call our character?
Do you remember Poochie from Yoshi's Island?
Oh, yeah.
I named everything Poochie for a long time. I mean, this is 5-year-old Evan, but I named everything Poochie. That's it, man. It's simple. It's basic. It is Poochie straightforward.
It's a good go-to.
Pooch.
Nope.
Poochie. Swerve. Poochie. Oh, all caps. It's like, Poochie!
He got mocked a lot in school.
Yeah, I would too.
And his parents were...
Can you imagine attendance?
Terrence, you're here? Terrence? Susan?
Poochie!
That's good stuff.
Help me.
Help me.
Please.
Oh, this is Zelda's
me.
voice. This is Zelda. Help me. Please.
No, different. I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. She's nice. She gets right to the point.
No nonsense. That's what everyone knows about Zelda.
She's no nonsense.
No nonsense.
That's the truest
It's
thing.
in the character brief. My name is Zelda.
She's a Southern Belle. The wizard I got him.
Has done something to the other missing girls.
Oh.
Now only I remain.
So this is basically Mad Max.
Yeah.
Like the
all
newer
the girls
movie.
have been taken.
Yeah, and they're all virgins. I'm sorry.
Can't say that.
Maybe not
Because
anymore.
we're Christians.
Christians.
Now only I remain.
Oh.
I got him. Has seized control of the castle. And
Got him.
is now trying to open the 7 wise men's seal.
Dot. She's a long pause.
It's like a wink in terms of like it's like the 7 men's seal. Didn't she say this already?
Yeah.
I'm in the dungeon of the castle.
You just
Please help me.
know.
Wait.
Is she gonna say her name again?
Poochie! I'm going out for a while. I'll be back by morning. Don't leave the house.
Who is this guy? Do we
It's
ever
not
talk to him
explained.
again?
I think it's his uncle. It's like later explained that it's his uncle. So before we get into it, so this is Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Right.
This is the 3rd one.
Yep.
I think. Because there's
Yeah,
Legend of
no.
Zelda on Nintendo.
When did they do Link's Awakening?
Well, let me put it that way.
I don't remember if that came out before or after.
I don't either, and there's no way we can look it up.
No.
So, it's impossible.
Someone help us. Oh my gosh, she's going again.
We get it.
Help me. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Wasn't that space, right?
I was just gonna say there's an extra space. That's
There's a hidden path from outside of the castle to the garden inside. That was a terrible southern accent. Can you already pick up? Oh
yeah. Link is notorious for
why do you need those?
picking up his powers.
I do miss him screaming.
We can still do it. You got the lamp! Now you can light torches and see your way in darkness.
Ooh, what's a narrator voice for this?
Now you can light torches and see your way in darkness.
Emperor Sidious from Star Wars.
Yes, now you can light torches. Yes, come and join the dark side.
Look at those rain effects. It's realistic.
They look like they're firing down from the sky. What is that movie? Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
And they're in the water, you know? That's what this is. This is Saving Private Ryan.
This is where they got the inspiration from it. Not from the war, from...
Stop.
Hey, you're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep.
They're British.
Yeah,
I say!
they're very posh.
Oh my!
So,
Bloody!
at the time, you were just expected to find your way, because there's no way into the castle, but you're supposed to know that this bush is different than the other bushes. Have you ever picked up a bush and found a hole?
I cannot say in my lifetime that that's ever happened.
Really?
Also, can you imagine what kind of water that must be?
Not good. So here's the problem. There's a continuity problem.
Okay.
He's in here somehow.
Yeah.
This dead uncle. Did he pull the bush back over the hole when he fell in? He was like, can't let my nephew see this.
Or maybe like he fought his way through the castle, and then he got to this. He took a wrong turn, and he got to that point, and I was
He's just really tired.
right. Well, he's been fighting through, and so then he still is the wrong place, and he was like, I'm gonna sit down and die. Boochie!
Boochie! I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave the house.
And then there's that wink.
Take my sword and my shield and listen.
Listen. What advice is that, man? That's deep.
It's the advice of the Lord.
Yeah.
Take the sword and shield and listen.
And you have to listen to the still quiet voice.
And just like the Holy Spirit, you can focus power in the blade.
Which is the Bible.
The beat.
I know.
Boochie!
Boochie! You
can do it.
You can do it, man. Save the princess.
Zelda is your...
Oh. So many wings.
What does that mean?
I never caught on to that.
Your mom? Your sister?
I never got on to that.
Who is she?
Zelda is your...
Destiny?
Because do they get together? Ever? Oh my gosh, is this a Luke and Leia situation?
That might be.
Who gave these guards the smallest swords you could ever find? Like, why?
It is with deep regret that we report that our military budget has been halved. The economy has not been good.
And by halved, we mean we had to cut all the swords in half.
Times are hard in Hyrule.
Oh, can't get the other bush. Also, that's impressive.
What?
He can chop down a bush with one swing.
Yeah, that's what I've never, like, it's
They look like
fairly
thick
established that
stumps.
this is just long grass. So you can cut, he's just mowing the lawn here. But these are like, I'm imagining that those are like decorative bushes.
Shrubbery.
That he's just
Yeah,
down to the stump.
That is a good sword. That is a good sword.
Or is it a good man?
Where do you think Homeboy got his sword? Or where do you think he got his sword skills? Is his uncle thing that we don't know?
Poochie?
Yeah. The guards.
Well, I imagine they have regular training.
That makes sense.
He has the one working sword in Hyrule.
And he got the key man. Also, what kind of a map is that? It looks like dough.
I for the longest time thought that it was like a diaper type of thing.
Yeah.
You got the map. You can use it to see your current position and the rest of the dungeon. Press X.
Press X.
For the dark side.
So I'm using my small keys.
And then they just got this whole dungeon in the bottom. I mean, there's like endless
Did they
abyss.
again? Like it's hard times. Could they not just finish it?
No.
Guys,
No.
we're really sorry. We had to cut the military budget, and also we had to lay off our entire construction force.
They just put railings up, and even then, oh,
Is it a bottomless pit, or is it just like maybe it's just really dark down there, and they just kind of fell 10 feet down?
no, I like to imagine that they just went straight to hell. I mean, like
Should
fire
be like
through.
a small fire animation.
Right. What if like the people made sound effects like screams? Would that like change the whole outlook of the scene? Like, my kids!
I have a family.
Right. Please, sir, save me! Yeah, that would just make everything worse.
I got them keys.
And
You got the boomerang.
give it a try. To select an item, press the start button.
Start.
Lift, read, talk, pull. That's everything I do in the morning.
What's like your one sentence description of Zelda, the character? Because I think I've thought of mine and I really like it. There she is. She hiding in that.
Right. And like this game specifically, or all of
Just
them?
in general.
I feel like she's like really lazy,
Yeah.
and she just like, even though she can do all sorts of stuff, everyone else has to like.
Yeah, it's been demonstrated that she's powerful in other games.
Right.
Like she's magic. She can. She
Yeah.
can take care of herself.
Right. And she's really good with a bow. Every game.
True.
Even if she's a child. Like, she can fire a bow better than many people at moving
Yeah.
targets.
My one sentence description of Zelda is that when she prays, she's the type of person that calls God Daddy. Hey, Daddy God.
Oh my lord, that is.
I'm trying to get the trick.
No, you can't.
Thank you, Boochie!
I had a feeling you were getting close.
I had a feeling. How did you know?
Boochie! Boochie!
Listen carefully. There's so many people telling you to listen in this
Yeah.
game. It's like a
My
song.
uncle, you, my parents. I get it.
Oh, I'm listening.
The wizard is magically controlling all of the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. This wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand the words that I'm saying?
Were you listening?
I love it's yes or not at all. Not at all. Like, the soldiers are being controlled, therefore we kill them? What do you think about that? I pushed like 4 off a cliff a second ago.
For all we know, he has no prior connection to her. He just heard her and was like, I'm murdering these people to find you.
I'm just saying, hormones in a teenager can make you do
He's a
all
lonely
sorts
boy.
of things.
The girl talked to once.
All sorts of people. Yeah. It was dream talking, though. He had a dream about her. So, you know.
Yeah. At least she's on board
Do you
with
think
it.
they ever talked to each other? Or interacted? Did he go to the festivals?
She's a princess. She's not like, look
Right.
at how he's dressed.
That's true.
I understand. All right, let's get out of here before the... I don't know why she sounds like Stewie.
She's gotten a different voice
All
every
right,
day.
let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a
Just-
secret path, but first, we have to go to the first floor. Let's
go! Oh, there's a little break in between. So let's go!
You won't give me any space.
How come he's running like real fast
yeah, he's
and
putting in a
she's
lot
taking
of
her
effort.
sweet time? And yet she's still keeping up. She must be much taller.
Maybe.
Do you think she's older?
Yeah, it's never really established
She's
how
a-
old he
she's
is.
definitely a cougar.
Like, for sure.
Oh,
He's like 45.
And he's a teenager. This is basically a rite of passage for
Do you
poaching.
think all the Hyrule boys do that with Zelda?
Yes.
She just stages all of this?
Yes. This is a part of the culture of this nation. Oh. That was a surprise I didn't expect you to do.
No one ever does.
Throw a boomerang at their faces.
No one ever
do you
sees
think,
a boomerang
do you think that would hurt?
A
I've never
boomerang and a
thrown
suit
a
of armor?
Right.
Probably not.
Right.
Probably just
Have you ever actually thrown a boomerang?
Successfully? No.
Right.
There's a secret passage in the throne room that leads to Sanctuary!
Sanctuary!
I'm sure the old man there will help us.
Oh, he's so nice.
That ornamental shelf should open. Do you have a light? I'm stressed. Zelda, are you okay?
She's
been a
cougar,
long
so-
day.
so she probably
been a long
pitch
day.
it's pitch dark inside.
And you can't see without one.
Can't do it.
If you're ready, let's go! Help me push it from the left.
From the left.
From the left! Yeah, it's like he's wearing a Fitbit and he's trying to get extra steps.
Right.
Small key!
After passing through the sewers, we will be very close to sanctuary.
Let's be careful!
Let's be careful. Thank you, sweetheart. I like the concept that Zelda is a heavy smoker. Like, I imagine she's breathing through her, like, trachea.
Yeah, she's gotta like push on her throat. Wish I could bomb that wall.
Do you know what's behind that?
Mysteries.
Magic. Did you ever go back and find the inside of that?
I don't think that I did.
Yeah, I don't know if I did either.
And like, who's putting these blocks here?
Right. Who lit those torches? How is it light all of a sudden? You're still underground?
The rats have become self-aware.
They're actually people.
They have a severe rodent problem in this castle.
Yeah.
And I have a severe problem attacking them. And I don't even
I don't know how to help you, but I'm
No
gonna
one
just
does.
let you.
Sanctuary is just beyond that door.
Door. Pull the switch over there. Now,
Which
this is-
one?
Oh my gosh, what a silly puzzle.
One of them is a trap that drops snakes. That I remember. And I think
What is
it's
this, Indiana Jones?
Pull the lever! Wrong lever!
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever!
This is what I imagine you pull one.
yes.
He looks like he's gonna throw up. Like that's the face of a man who just ran a marathon and is currently going to vomit. Princess Zelda, you are safe!
Is this your doing? Poaching!
She's like, hi.
Yes, it was Poochie who helped me escape from the dungeon when I
I
was.
wonder he doesn't talk. Everyone interrupts him.
He's just trying to get a word in.
Everyone.
He's a shy teenager.
When I was captive, the wizard
Oh.
Said,
Once I have finished with you the final one, the seal of the wise men will open.
Poaching! You must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the seven wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can.
So wait, okay, so this is the pastor.
Oh,
I would imagine.
Then you should do it.
Wait.
That's how acting works.
Would he just sound like me then? I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword, the Bible. Scripture.
Sword of the spirits.
It is said that the village elder is a descendant, I said, of one of the seven wise men. Maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map, but watch your every move, for the devil is a-lurking.
He's a rolling lion.
He is ready to pounce. I'm certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. Oh, yes. I will hide Princess Zelda here, I said. Do not worry. Seek the elder.
Link hasn't even gotten out of the doorway and is bombarded with all this information.
Right.
And at this point, I wish you had the option to just like back into the door.
I will take the rodents
I-
over whatever
I
this.
didn't finish what
You
I was
both
doing in
preached
there.
a sermon at me. Yes. And do you know what that thing is? That altar that's back there?
So this is actually interesting. So
Oh.
when Nintendo localized games from Japan to America, Nintendo of America was very strict on not having religious symbols in their games. So in Japan, this is a Christian church. Like I think it has crosses and things like that, but in America, they change all of the artwork so it doesn't support any particular religion.
You found a heart
Because
container.
Yes.
Emojis.
Your heart level increased.
Now,
What do you
he
think
said-
that means? You know, his heart grew 10 sizes that day. He did.
He's dressed like
He
a
lifted up that sled over his head and saved Cindy Lou Who from the clutches of the evil wizard Ganem. Ganem.
So now we're off into Hyrule. We're off to find the Master Sword.
And it's not raining anymore because you were like 7 hours in those sewers.
It's been a full week.
It's in there for a week. Oh gosh. Also, it never changes weather again.
Nope.
It's always sunny in Hyrule.
I'd watch that show.
I think it's about 5 terrible people.
I was gonna attack the chicken
Cuckoo.
because you can
Cuckoo?
attack the cuckoos.
The-
more of them will find
you can just save state. What are
You're
you
not doing anymore?
Oh no, you gotta keep going, man. It takes a lot of effort. It's a long time, bro.
It's a no.
It's a long time.
This is a durable
No,
chicken.
it takes an incredibly long
It's
time.
also because I probably have the weakest sword known to man. This is like the butter knife of swords.
You can try setting him on fire.
Oh!
I like those noises though. They're turkeys. That's basically. Oh, you're actually doing pretty good at dodging.
Right?
Do they keep going after you or no?
Alright, I'll find that village out there.
Oh, Kakariko.
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 Sorry, lady, I gotta steal your pots. You don't even have hearts.
She's a terrible person.
Oh, it's you, Poochie. What can I do for you, young man?
Can I tell you a story? The Elder?
Elder?
Oh, no one.
Oh, no one
No.
has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. Wink, 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 wink. What? Master Sword?
Who is that? Well, I don't remember the details exactly.
But,
Oh.
oh. Long ago, a prosperous people known as the Hylia inhabited...
Aren't they Hylians? Did that change?
Long ago, we were here.
And we inhabited this specific place.
Bob, I built this house with your uncle. Legends tell of many treasures that the Hylia hid throughout the land.
Many treasures?
The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now it is sleeping deep in the forest. Aha!
Oh,
You get it?
yes,
You're
it
catching
is.
on, Poochie.
But
You understand the legend?
do you get this, though?
The problem is if you say not at all, it's literally the same text over and over and over again.
Anyway,
Oh, dear me.
look at
the time.
Elder. There must be someone
Isn't that what you already know?
in the village who knows
Lady.
where he is.
Is the elder her husband?
Look for the Elder. I know I did.
You take care now, Poochie. You know how to take care of
Okay,
yourself.
now, Poochie.
Oh, now she's dancing.
Also,
Take care now, Poochie.
Get it, bro. Get it.
Tear it up.
she's got nice. She's got a good collection of books.
She does.
Also, separate beds because this is I Love Lucy.
Can't be together.
Can't know. Oh my gosh, she was Lucy, and the elder must be that guy's name.
Rick Sturge.
The elder's name is Rickstern. That's right.
Why'd that man run away from me? Alright, I gotta find a good stop. What? What the heck?
You ever see The World's Fastest Man? No, you didn't. Well, you didn't because he was too fast.
I can't see him because he's not there. I'm gonna catch him.
Oh, what did you do? Just slice his leg off.
Zelda takes a dark turn.
It's him.
Hi, Poochie! Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting.
Oh.
I'm glad to have a company to talk to. I will tell you an interesting story.
Let me tell you something.
Because, like,
boy.
I thought there was parts in here that I could...
Man, to be a mute person in that society.
Like, no one here reads facial expressions for him. Everyone's like, Link, you want to hear stories,
Maybe
right?
he just always looks like he's in pain because he hates everyone.
There is a lake swimming with Zoas at the source of the river, but it is hard to find.
It's difficult.
The treasure of Zoa can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that.
And he never does.
And he never does. He dies alone.
Yeah.
With all these empty beds around him.
Because of shrubbery.
His whole house is beds. There is no kitchen.
You think it's a... Oh my gosh.
That's awful. Wow. But at least his
It
yard
makes...
is...
He looks like a brothel owner.
Yeah. But at least it shows that Kakariko Village is a moral town because the whole yard's overgrown. No one's walking through there.
That's true.
So there's a positive.
The brothel. Good job on the little old ladies.
Yeah, they were all looking at it like, it's like cute.
Or that could be why they...
Yeah, this brothel.
Those are the
product is...
There are no, like, young females because they all got snatched.
Oh my word.
That's where he found them.
That's Link's motivation.
Oh my god.
That's he's coming to see his friend. He's like, hey Steve, like I know it's been hard, but like I'm
Do you have any information?
I'm trying to help you.
Then you could turn into a fish.
Steve, focus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Cool.
Yeah, he's just a dreamer. He's dreaming in your general direction.
You may say I'm a dreamer.
Dream on! Dream on!
It's got this angry
it's the
drinker.
Bar with no bartender.
Whoa! I saw her.
Whoa.
A very nice young lady at the waterfall of wishing in the hills where the river begins.
Oh, gee! You should meet her.
At least once.
I know I did. I'm sure you will like her.
You will like it. Link is literally grabbing out to him. Like, stop it, man. Tell me.
Tell me what you know.
You're drinking too much.
Mumble, mumble. Mumble, mumble. My son really liked to play the flute, but then he went to look for the golden power and has not returned. I wonder where he is and what he is doing now. Does anyone sleep like that? Anyone you know?
I've
Do
never
they
heard
snore?
anyone make a Z sound. I want that treasure.
You going from the back, boy?
I think if I remember correctly, it's a glass bottle.
A glass one?
Ain't no plastic here. They are very economic, environmentally friendly.
This is real glass. Someone glass blowed this. Yeah, you gotta remove the pot.
You can store an item inside.
This is a magic bottle.
And use it like I can store my boomerang in it.
Boomerang.
Save this for later.
Yeah, it just says item. We're not putting items in that.
I'm gonna put my lamp in here, a boomerang, my sword. Store it for later. I woke him up. I can't go out because I'm sick.
Okay.
People say I caught this cold from the evil air that is coming down off the mountain.
Yeah.
This is my bug kitchen net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now, I'll lend it to you.
Well, that is just so nice. He help you catch them.
You borrowed the bug kitchen net.
You borrowed it. You never give
There
it
may
back.
be some other things.
Oh no! Don't you actually give it back at the very end?
At the end of the game,
Doesn't
yeah.
he play with it?
Yeah, he gets all better because he gets rid of his Death Mountain cold.
Oh.
2.
Tim, you can catch with it.
2. Now he's just awake.
His death mountain cold.
Are these just suitcases? Like this is all of his luggage?
Well, no wonder he got sick. He was living on Death Mountain.
I just got back from my 8-month sabbatical on Death Mountain.
Death Mountain.
Oh, Poochie!
Oh, Poochie.
The rumors say you kidnapped the princess.
But I still trust you.
Who's spreading that rumor?
Also, she's just sweeping the grass.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta make your yard tidy.
Yeah, did they not think of that? Like, can they just put one of these stones under her and be like, just sweep a stone for the game?
She's been doing that for 11 years.
Alright, I think I'm at a stopping point. How do you want to outro?
I played this game when I was a kid.
And you can play it too. When you were a kid.
So, thanks for joining.
Join us next time when we play
Something else.
a different one.